Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, and joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. I don't want to, but we should look at their recent performances, and I think poor is a universal word to describe them.
It certainly has been a disappointing time for this driver, and they need to remember that there are lots of young, talented drivers out there who are gunning for their seat. However, they are in the seat because the team trusts them, so they've got to remember that they've got to go back in the car, slow it down a little bit, and just bring back some consistent point finishes. It's not always about winning, it's about being consistent and reliable for your team.
Hello people, welcome back to Vettel's Redemption Arc 2. Today, it's Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix, and we start in pole position with Sebastian Vettel for the second race running, looking to make it 3 successive Grand Prix victories, only to return to Ferrari. And we've got Max Verstappen on the front row with us in second, and then it's Perez in third, so we got an attack from both Red Bulls at the start. Can we fend them off and win the Grand Prix? Let's find out here in Australia. And before we get to the 5 red lights, let's look at the grid for this Grand Prix. We've got Sebastian Vettel in pole position for Ferrari, with Max Verstappen second and Sergio Perez third in the 2 Red Bulls. Then we got the 2 McLarens with home hero Oscar Piastri in fourth, and then Lando Norris fifth. Then it's the 2 Aston Martins, with Lance Stroll, surprisingly are qualifying Fernando Alonso in 7th. There's Charles Leclerc 8th. That is disappointing from Ferrari's supposed to be a lead driver, but with more experience, it's got the lead driver anyway. Then we got 2 Mercedes with Hamilton ahead of Russell for 9th and 10th. Then it's Ricciardo, another one of the home Grand Prix boys in the RB. Then it's Alpine and RB again with Ocon, Tsunoda and Gasly. Then it's Albon, Hulkenberg, Manderson, Zhou Guanyu, Logan Sargent, then Valtteri Bottas rounds off the grid for the Australian Grand Prix. Here we go, now to 5 red lights in the Australian Grand Prix. Round 3 of 2024. Can Vettel make it 3 out of 3? It's away we go here in Melbourne, and Sebastian Vettel again gets an absolute flow off the grid. He's been really good at start this season. But let's go in a turn 1 ahead of the 2 Red Bulls. Lance Stroll's made an unbelievable start from 6th on the grid. Lance Stroll is up to 2nd place in the Aston Martin. That is not where you expect Lance Stroll to be in this Grand Prix. Verstappen's had a bad start. Lance Stroll with Ballon Perez at P2 here, former teammates of course. And Sergio Perez hangs on for now against Lance Stroll. But Sebastian Vettel leads the Grand Prix again, and he's sailing off in front here in Melbourne. This difficulty may be too easy for me. I've got a 90 as well, which is one of the hardest difficulties in the game, and yet I maybe be 95 max here around Melbourne in a quick car. Just look at this, I'm too quick. What's my difficulty? I swear it's on 90. It is as well. Looks like guys, maybe just for a cruise Grand Prix here. Maybe for a cruise one here in Melbourne, because but an orthodox handling on this game so far, and the fact I'm quite good around the circuit, actually, it's now culminated to the fact that I am one of the fastest drivers on this circuit so far, and Perez has got Verstappen, and Stroll has actually dropped to 4th now. Some things to say just don't make sense. Anyway, 1.9 seconds, now 2 seconds for leaders over Perez. Then Verstappen, then Stroll, then Norris. But I think Leclerc in 6th, he's had a good start. Right, so far so good. We've got a 1 3/4 of a second lead to Sergio Perez. That's Max Verstappen in 3rd. So it looks like it could be a good race for Ferrari here with Vettel in the lead, and Leclerc's battling Stroll and Norris for P4 in this Grand Prix. That's a bit unrealistic though, seeing Stroll up so high in 4th. Right, he's got been overtaken by Norris. After Leclerc's Piastri, I think it's Hamilton or Russell. Hamilton, Alonso, then Ocon. Russell's had a terrible start. Russell is in the big pack with both RBs. So far so good. We've got 2-second lead over Checo Perez. He's got, Verstappen actually I should say. Verstappen's got over Perez.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Thanks, NG. Verstappen's gone nearly a second faster. We just gone wide in the first corner. That could give Verstappen an opening here to close the gap on us. Sebastian Vettel makes a big mistake at turn 1 and goes on the grass, but he keeps hold of the car and keeps a good lead. This could be a fight between Vettel and Verstappen for victory today. As Russell's finally ahead of both RBs again, Hamilton's dropped back. Must have made a mistake somewhere. Vettel makes another mistake and goes wide at turn, I think that's 6, maybe 7. Yeah, it's another error. We've lost a couple more attempts and the gap's nearly down to under a second here. On Max Verstappen behind us and Sergio Perez. They're coming, they are. The Red Bulls are coming. And Vettel's got to watch himself here. As a matter of seconds, he could lose the Grand Prix lead. Verstappen does not have DRS, so Perez will actually close up on him here. I bet you they'll turn on to attack. Again, Vettel goes wide, and how is that corner cutting when it's just exceeding track limits? I didn't even cut the corner. So Vettel's going to try and keep the gap as it is right now, because Perez can actually get ahead of Verstappen here. I think Vettel's aspiration to try and gain an early lead didn't work out. And the left side of that car is going to be suffering like a lot now. The front left, of course. But improve our top speed a bit. And Perez is closed up on Max Verstappen here, and Lance Stroll's an effect from Charles Leclerc behind, so this could be a 1-5 for Ferrari again here in Melbourne. Remember, the last time we won here was Charles Leclerc 2 years prior, so can Vettel do it again here? And get his third win here for Ferrari. How many wins in Melbourne? His 4th win in Melbourne.
You need to slow down before...
I'm not even trying to cut the corner at exceeding track limits and... Oh my god, the FIA. Honestly, it's like if they have an agenda. They're like to try and stop Vettel from winning this one. There we go. I'm trying to like make my video even longer because this on PS5 I've got to go to a max of an hour, so I've got to try and keep it in my time limit. Oh, it's a spin for Sebastian Vettel! Spinala! Course DA scores a pilot. D3 Lando's taking the lead here. Red flag! Red flag's out! So looks like Vettel calls a pilot, caused a red flag.
Stay positive.
Okay, the officials have deployed the set...
Red flag! A mouse caused by Vettel.
A free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
Right, we are actually going to do this, we are. Well, actually, what we could do is this. Actually, mediums will lose less, actually, so I'm thinking we could do that with the strategy. Try and push, like, extremely hard with the tyres. confirm where strategy will advance at. We're going to be starting from P2 at the start here. 5 red lights to the second restart. The first restart, should say, here in Melbourne. And it's away we go again here in Australia. And for a second time round, Sebastian Vettel gets a good start, but this time from second on the grid as Norris was in front when the red flag came out. Vettel in the turn 1 aggressive though, in the lead he goes. Sebastian Vettel retakes the lead in Melbourne. And we start up 7 and restart the Grand Prix. Now we're on hard tyre, so we got to try and push this because we are playing a second stop soon. Or if it doesn't work out, just go at the end, that's what I say. We'll see though. Stroll's ahead of the 2 Red Bulls again. So Lance Stroll again is ahead of the 2 Red Bulls. I mean, who would have thought that Lance Stroll being ahead of both Red Bulls? Leclerc's got a shocker start. Where even is Leclerc? He's down at 8th. He's had a terrible start here. As here comes Lando Norris in from McLaren. Don't think he's going to get a move down here, but he gets closer to Vettel's Ferrari. The next lap he's going to have DRS and a chance to get ahead here of the fine German, the formidable Sebastian Vettel, against the young rising star and Lando Norris. Don't forget in this alternate universe, the Norris has not won a Grand Prix yet. I know in real life he won Miami, but we're not there yet in this alternate universe. Right, lap 8, the second lap after a restart, and the DRS is now enabled. As Norris will now have a chance to get ahead of Vettel down towards the end of sector 2, as he didn't have his rear wing open that time. Yeah, I'm trying to turn now, and like the car just feels like a heavy boat.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Well, that was a good sector 1, though. We managed to get a purple sector in and get away from Lando. So looks like for now it's going between Vettel and Norris at the Grand Prix. Stroll's still a bit behind, and Perez is attacking him. And Stroll stays ahead of Perez for now, surprisingly. That is actually quite surprising with Lance Stroll staying ahead of the 2 Red Bulls. Over the cut that was from Vettel, hopefully it doesn't cause any damage. Stroll's locked up! Lance Stroll, big lock-up from him! And he's let the 2 Red Bulls and Oscar Piastri through. Let's watch that again. With Lance Stroll here. He locked up into, I think this is turn 10. Or turn 11. This turn 11. That was a big lock-up from Stroll. And he's let the 2 Red Bulls and Oscar Piastri through. So the home crowd will like that. As Norris keeps close with Vettel. Fastest up at the Grand Prix from Sebastian Vettel. He needed that.
3.3 seconds.
Thanks, engineer. This looks like Piastri. He's going to get away from Lance Stroll now. So Stroll looks like he's going to go down the field in the Aston Martin.
Okay, mate. Your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
What the hell? I just set a fastest up at a Grand Prix and tell me hit a 1:22.7. That's easy, engineer. So you can shut the hell up. Got Norris on a tail though, 8 times behind, so he shouldn't be too close enough here. Okay, he ain't, that's good. Right, Gap's just sitting there at 8 temps. Usually in this sector is where I'm not at my best around this Melbourne circuit so far. Oh, there's another yellow white angle. Oscar Piastri's locked up. Oscar Piastri's gone off the circuit. And that's a massive disappointment for a home crowd. And the safety car's been deployed. It's just at a wrong time for Vettel as well, because he could have pitted, but he's on lap 9, so it wouldn't really make much difference. What happened here? Yeah, he locked up. And he's been stuck in the gravel. That's ruined his home Grand Prix. Now the safety car's called out. Right, there it is, so we can just get close to it now. That's put him down in last place now. Disaster for Oscar Piastri.
Safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Thanks, engineer. At least we can conserve our tyres now. But if we want to get a pit stop in lap 18 or maybe over, we've got to just absolutely send it. Wait, do we have a new... Okay, all our soft tyres are used, so we got to then think about our strategy plans here. How long are we into the video? Just paused to have a look. 15 minutes. If we do that every 10 laps, 15 minutes, then we shouldn't have an issue completing this in time. As I'm recording this on Monday night. Right, so everyone's bunched up behind the safety car now, thanks to Oscar Piastri's lockup. Thank you, Oscar. Anyway, carrying on, midway through that 10 now. We really should be pitting because there's no other debris on the circuit. Or okay, we're staying on for another lap. I think, at least another lap. Make sure the battery doesn't top up. What's the engine looking? Okay, the gearbox and the IC are the highest at 18%. Looks like those will need changing a couple of races. Maybe changing for China, since China's like a power circuit. With a long back straight towards the final couple of corners. So yeah, I may change. Or Japan maybe. Now Japan, I think that'll still be fine for there. So I'm going to change some engine components, I think, at China, then use those old ones as I once used in practice. The hydration brake on the safety car. Behind the Aston Martin safety car, not the Mercedes one. Hasn't got the Aston Martin F1 sponsors on it. It's got Aramco, but I think that's it. Just try and pull alongside to have a look. So I think we're going to be getting ready for a restart soon here in Melbourne, just warming up the tyres. Tyres are cold as well. Right, is it coming in?
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
Right, okay, let's back it up then. Getting ready for a restart in Melbourne, we're going to back it up. So Sebastian Vettel's going to wait for the safety car to go into the pit lane, but he's going to absolutely bolt it off. So here we go, we're going to be starting lap 12 here in Melbourne. Sebastian Vettel still leads despite causing a red flag. With Lando Norris in P2, Max Verstappen in P3, with Perez 4th and Lance Stroll 5th. Here we go, we're racing again in Melbourne. After two laps behind the safety car, we're back underway. And Sebastian Vettel's bolted, he's already got a near second lead over the rest of the field.
Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.3 seconds.
Thanks, engineer. And stewards again, but I should be exceeding track limits, not corner cutting. We're back to rear. Yeah, Vettel absolutely setting down the back straight, other than being pit straight, not back straight, trying to get a 1+ second lead, and he's already got 1.2 on Norris. He's got more experience in most situations than Lando has, so this is good for Sebastian and Ferrari for 3 in a row. So it looks like they're already getting a gap to Lance Stroll in 5th, so it looks like maybe a 4-horse race here in Melbourne. Speaking of which, here comes Max Verstappen.
Push. Gap to the car behind. 1.6 seconds.
I know, I was trying to speak. So Norris is battling Verstappen, but Verstappen can't get ahead for him for a minute. So Norris keeps P2 for now. In that McLaren. Remember, in real life, he did get his first podium of this track here, so he may do the same here. So far, gap's 1.5, and Vettel's got a really good. That was a really good first lap back underway at a safety car, so Vettel needed that. So he's got to keep his consistency up for Ferrari and for his race, of course. And he's only got 2 seconds. He's actually spreading them out here. Well, the top few cars, maybe not, but he's spreading out the lead between him and Norris and the top 3 behind him. Yeah, but I mean the first 3 cars, not by top 3. Gap's 2.8 now. Norris is falling behind here as Verstappen looks to attack. As here comes Max Verstappen, he's got DRS, but he doesn't go for it on Lando Norris. So for now, Norris does keep a place on Verstappen. As the Mercedes that was stuck behind the Alpine of... It was Hamilton, he stood behind Ocon, he's finally ahead of him. This Russell is battling Stroll for P6. 120.5.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Thanks, engineer. Vettel is doing that so well. He's done this before here in Melbourne, getting the lead and then just bolt off into distance, and it's what he's doing here. He might not be the best car, of course, but he looks quick around this new layout. Obviously,
Okay,
this is...
mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Okay, 122 again. Please give me a 121, please, engineer. Please give Sebastian 121 or 120 or mid 120. Because these are just too easy. 4 seconds the gap is now. That was just bolted off. One minute plus. We're into this lap now. We're halfway through this Grand Prix, and Sebastian Vettel, despite causing an early red flag, still leads the Grand Prix by 5 seconds now to Lando Norris. And Max Verstappen, actually. Verstappen's just got ahead of Lando Norris in the P2. So now can Verstappen chase after Vettel, but Norris has the double dose of
Hit
DRS.
that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Thanks, engineer. That was the fastest lap as well. As Norris re-overtakes Max Verstappen, but Verstappen around the outside of turn 1. That was brilliant from him to stay ahead of Lando Norris. And that puts Norris further back, actually. He's now 6 plus behind Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel's taking the life out of these hard tyres, because Ferrari are scheduling what they did in Jeddah again by doing a 2-stop. So if Vettel wants to win this, he's got to get a move on and extend the gap between him and the cars behind him. He'll be joining last right now if he pitted. Right, Norris is closing on Verstappen here, so that actually, again, if they battle, will give Vettel a bit more of a breather, as he already got a 6-second gap anyway. Norris is closing, but he can't get a move done. Just too easy for Vettel at the minute. He's just flying around this Melbourne circuit. It's like Leclerc 2 years prior. Just can't stop setting fast laps. Thanks, Angie. I'm going to stretch this out a bit though, to try and get a good gap between Vettel and Verstappen. and the cars behind, of course, trying to not come out behind the Alpines. Well, that was a mistake from Vettel, cost him a couple of attempts, I think. Yeah, he did. Gap's down to under 5 seconds now, but Norris has DRS again on Max Verstappen here. Can he get into P2 again for McLaren? I think he might, you know. He does! Lando Norris is ahead of Max Verstappen again, and in the P2, brilliant move out from Lando Norris. And could he be the one to set after Sebastian Vettel here in Melbourne? Or will Verstappen fight back here and get that P2 back off Lando Norris? He's down in P3 at a minute, having just been overtook by him. Well, Piastri's been overtaken, but not much. He's been overtook Sargent just for 19th. As here comes Verstappen again, but Norris hangs it around the outside. Brilliant from Lando Norris. And that puts Verstappen further back, like how he did a few hours prior to Lando. Gap 6.5 seconds now. Vettel is on a car bonnet here. Right, where would it say now? 19th. Right, we're getting progress. Oh, brilliant correction from Vettel through that fast chicane. And he's kept a pretty reasonable lead here. He's got 7 seconds over them now. He knows he won't need these tyres, so might as well just push them. As Verstappen re-overtakes Lando Norris as they go battle again. And Verstappen's got ahead of Lando Norris now. Back in the P2 for Max Verstappen. The gap's 7.5 seconds now between him and Vettel. As Vettel keeps setting off into the distance. I'm going to actually extend this stint, because then we don't have to then because with Vettel here, I don't want to, you know, have him behind the Alpines and Hamilton. The ones that are in the big battle there, behind the lead guys in battle for ninth. So I want to try and get him out ahead of all those guys. Will take some work, I know, but it'll be good for Vettel. Gap's 8.5 now between Verstappen and Vettel as he keeps battling away with Norris. So every time they keep scoring away, this is good for Vettel, because then he'll have less time to make up on his second stint.
Keep an eye on your distance and speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Thanks, engineer. As there goes Lando Norris again. He's back in the second place with the DRS, and he's got back ahead of Max Verstappen. Here we're in Melbourne. The gap now between Stroll and Vettel is 10 plus. Back down to under 10 seconds. It's going to go back up to 10 plus. I'm sure he does. Right, where Vettel rejoin now? 18th. I'll keep this pace up. Just unreal, this from Sebastian. Gap's going to be 10 plus here between him and Norris. Vettel is pushing. This is like prime Vettel from all those years ago. This is like Vettel from early 2017 and 2018. This is like Vettel from 2013, the latter stage of the season, and the whole 2011 season. This is the Sebastian Vettel we remember as he pushes on in Melbourne. Matter of fact, we could pit now with Sebastian, then he was still going to win the whole thing. That's how dominant he is round here this weekend. I want to see what a gap is because I'm not sure what the pit loss is around this circuit. The gap's on 15.5 seconds between Vettel and Hamilton.
Your teammate behind, 12.4 seconds.
Thanks, engineer. That's also going to increase with Verstappen and Norris battling away. And battling again here. Norris has got back in the P2 brilliantly against Verstappen, and he stays there. Brilliant from Lando Norris as he retakes P2 in Melbourne. Well, all that's happening. Sebastian Vettel still getting a good lead out in front. So those who want to defend his comeback towards the end, they've got to be careful. Right, 14th that is now. We're going to try and get out to at least top 10 maybe. But remember, Vettel doesn't want to leave it too late. Actually, you know what's pitting now. Box, Sebastian, box. Sebastian Vettel's coming in for his second stop. Ferrari already planned this in their pre-race debrief. And it looks like they're doing it. They're executing their two-stop.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job.
Good stop from Ferrari, 2.5 seconds.
Pit strategy complete.
Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Is he out? Is he out ahead of Hamilton Vettel? He is! But now he's going to let him through. So Vettel's got 8 cars to pass here in the battle for a win. Here's selection for victory. Here comes Esteban Ocon on him though. But what Vettel's going to do instead is dive it down the inside of his former rival Lewis Hamilton. That was brilliant from Sebastian Vettel. He's back in the P8 and now he can sit after the front 7 in this Grand Prix. I could have left this a few more laps because how quick he is. Round here, a correction me of course. This is some real stuff from Vettel. Absolutely unreal. Hamilton's got DRS, but he's not going to get anywhere near re-overtaken. But he's on it now, he's on it. Vettel for the leads on 2. As the 2 Red Bulls actually have overtaken Lando Norris. Now let's see what the 2 Red Bulls can do right ahead. Because remember, Sebastian Vettel's coming up behind them very quickly. There's another yellow. And it looks like Ocon's locked up in the Alpine, so that's not good for Alpine or him. He's got back on track though, so that shouldn't be a safety car. Well, Vettel's actually dragged Hamilton along here.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Thanks, engineer. Ferrari already planned this in their debrief before the Grand Prix. And looks like now he may be paying off again like he did in Jeddah 2 weeks prior. As Vettel is now going to have DRS on Alonso and Leclerc ahead of him. The purple sector 1 for Sebastian Vettel at 27.4. He's now going to have DRS on these guys and a good chance to get ahead here. He's not going to be able to get ahead here, but he may be able to get ahead coming out of here.
Car behind trailing us, 3.5 seconds.
That was a bit aggressive from him on his former rival Alonso. But Vettel is back in the P7 here. And he's not going to send one on Charles Leclerc, his own teammate. Brilliant from Sebastian Vettel. Kept it clean with Leclerc. And he's up to P6. He's on one here, he is. He's now going to dive down the inside George Russell. And he's now to P5. This is brilliant from Vettel on this particular lap. He's gone from 8th to 5th in a matter of corners. It's going to be a 1:94.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
For the fastest lap at the Grand Prix. Aggressive on Stroll. Hits his
No need to
rear tyre.
Condition for now. Everything's looking good.
But now he's going to get him down the straight here. His former teammate in the P4 goes Sebastian Vettel. Oh, big lock up. That's Max Verstappen for you. He's locked up. Not the real Max, but he's locked up.
Tyre condition.
What's happening? Vettel gets out of Norris at a process as well. Now Vettel hits the wall though. But What a sequence there. Verstappen locked up. Vettel hit a back of Norris and got into P2. On the much fresher tyres. Not banging tyres there. But Vettel's up in the P2 nonetheless. Now he's got Perez. And Perez looks defendless. The Mexican Minister of Defence may not be able to defend here from the flying Ferrari of Vettel. That was going to switch to the inside to get ahead of Checo Perez. Perez looks helpless. He doesn't have anything in response. Sebastian Vettel retakes the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. And some way, inside a lap, he went from 8th to 1st. But it's just brilliant from Vettel. And now he can set up into distance again with 6 laps remaining. Brilliant. What a brilliant sequence of events there. As Lando Norris overtakes Sergio Perez for P2. And all of this now happens. Lance Stroll could still get a podium for Aston Martin as Vettel sets off on his way. 6 laps to go now.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corner.
That wasn't even corner cutting.
The stewards are going to give you a penalty.
That wasn't even corner cutting, so why are you getting annoyed at me?
Okay, mate, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now.
So I charge the ERS to that battery by the final lap. Jumps really back to 3 seconds. And there's a lock of a turn 1 that looks like one of the Kick Sauber cars. Who was that? Oh, it's Joe Guan Yu. He's locked up at turn 1. And he's waiting to get back on circuit. Use a bit of battery to get a bit of straight line speed down into the big fast chicane. Not big fast chicane, I mean just fast chicane in general. Verstappen's back in the Lance Stroll though. And my Red Bull power unit, the Honda unit in the back of the Red Bull is working a tree for Verstappen, not Vettel.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Oh, Perez is now locked up. Sergio Perez from 2nd place, he's locked up and he's lost the points finish here in Melbourne. So it's going to be no points to Perez. Red flag out again!
A new objective later. Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and
Vettel just jumped the grid.
Okay,
Red flag again. The 2nd red flag here.
Right, get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Right, we're going to go with that.
Right.
Soft tyres to finish. 3-lap blast here in Melbourne. 5 red lights, the Australian Grand Prix. 3rd restart. And Vettel misses the start entirely. But he gets a good getaway nonetheless. As Verstappen, look at George Russell in the Mercedes. And Verstappen is on the outside. Vettel stays ahead for now. But, oh, Perez is slow. Sergio Perez has actually gone slower at the start. What happened to him? Is he? Oh my god! How the hell has that happened? His engine's blown. Hang on a minute. Perez's engine has blown on a restart. How is that possible? How is that even possible? Perez's engine is blown on the restart. And back to the mayhem at the front though. Vettel still leads with Verstappen P2.
Information on Perez. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
I bet you had a brake failure. Vettel began with trying to save his engine related issue, but I think in reality it was a brake failure for Sergio Perez. Verstappen's trying to get close to Vettel here, but he can't do that. With 2.5 laps left on soft tyres, Vettel looks like he has this one. But Verstappen is trying nonetheless. This could be a great end to the Grand Prix.
Okay, clear.
Another lock-up. And it's Bottas this time. Valtteri Bottas has locked up in the other Kick Sauber. So it's Zhou Guanyu on the previous lap. It's Bottas this lap. Right.
Okay, the stewards have now
DRS enabled.
DRS is now online.
There's Perez's stricken Red Bull. Now can Verstappen launch an attack of Vettel here? Or is he a bit too far back? Russell's at the P4 and Alonso 5th. They all overtook Stroll. So the first red flag was caused by Vettel, the second one's caused by Perez. Bit of error again. But now, towards the next fast chicane at the end of Sector 2. But Max Verstappen's got a good run on Sebastian Vettel here. He could actually overtake him for a lead. Here comes a Red Bull and Max Verstappen for a lead at this Grand Prix. But he's a bit too far back to have a go into a fast chicane. He's now going to try again though. Into turn 11. Can Max Verstappen take the leader in Melbourne? He's going to try it, you know. No, he's not actually. So for now, Vettel stays ahead. I think the medium tyre was actually a better decision. The soft tyre's got no pace. Vettel's struggling on this soft tyre compared to the hard tyre runners. Lots of shenanigans here in Melbourne. Can Max Verstappen do something about Sebastian Vettel here? DRS for a Red Bull. Final lap.
Push, push.
Verstappen on the outside, Vettel on the inside. Verstappen's trying to go around the outside. Vettel defends though brilliantly from Max Verstappen and stays ahead of the Red Bull. But Verstappen knows that ain't the end of the matter yet, as he's got another chance towards the end of Sector 2 and towards turn 11. He's got 2 more chances at this one. So too, Lando may have another chance at this one. And some cars behind us while Leclerc's down in 7th. Or is that, hang on a minute, is that a Haas car? Hang on a minute. How is Kevin Magnussen P6? I don't get this, I don't. Magnussen's sick in the Haas. What a race this has been in Melbourne. But now, the last chance at a Grand Prix for Max Verstappen, the penultimate chance actually. He's going to get another one down towards turn 11, but here he comes on Vettel. He's going to take the lead here in Melbourne. No, he's not. Vettel defends brilliantly. Now, the last chance for them. Or maybe not. Here comes Osama bin Russell, or George Russell, as people call him. Or Capara Mohawk calls him Osama bin Russell. And Russell goes down the inside of both of them. And George Russell may be getting the P2 here. Or may Norris do it. Verstappen v Lando for P2. Vettel's clearing at a distance though. As we round the final corner of this crazy Australian Grand Prix towards the end. No one can still catch Sebastian Vettel as he wins the Australian Grand Prix. 3 in a row in 2024. Get in there, Sebastian. What a race. What an unbelievable end to that Grand Prix that was. Perez's red flag.
Wow, that's 3 wins and
Gave it.
clearly solidifies them as a season contender.
Sergio Perez calls him a second red flag. Really brought this race to light. But Sebastian Vettel still can't be stopped in the 2024 season. His second stint at Ferrari so far is unreal.
And here we are, a team
It's his
that is
56th
no
career
stranger to
win.
the podium, taking their place on top
3 out of 3 for Vettel at Ferrari.
Race today, and a stunning win for
Verstappen
Ferrari.
held off to Norris at the end. So it's going to be P2 for Max and P3 for Lando. But a first place trophy for the 3rd race running goes to Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari. Who would have thought this at the start of the season? Everyone was saying Red Bull were going to dominate the first part of the season. But no, it's Ferrari who take the spoils again in Melbourne. The champagne's out and Sebastian Vettel celebrates a 3rd consecutive win, a hat-trick of wins. His first hat-trick of wins since his Red Bull days, ever since he got 9 in a row. But now, Verstappen's got a new challenger.
After an event like that,
And it's in the veteran Sebastian
what
Vettel.
has in store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
See you there, Crofty. Leclerc on Magnussen in the end. Perez DNF. Shogun knew also DNF'd actually. Now had a brake problem. The championship though. Sebastian Vettel is 26 points clear. Max Verstappen at the top. And it's only round 3. And Ferrari have a big lead over Red Bull in the constructors, 33 points. This championship is hotting up. Well, not yet, of course, but it's going to start hotting up soon. Let's watch the highlights of that unbelievable Grand Prix. The end was insane, though. Again, the reactions, they're better. The 2 Red Bulls, but Vettel just using the overtake to just get away at the start. Just too easy. And he's the 2nd restart thanks to Vettel's first one causing a red flag. The red flag, of course. And again, Vettel got a good start and got ahead of Lando. flyer. Lap 22, here's Vettel cutting his way back through. Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting for him to send out on Leclerc, but his new aggressive driving style is working a treat for Ferrari. And he's proving it. And then he's sitting down the inside of Russell. I mean, that there was unexpected, him going down the inside of George Russell there. Now he goes on Lance Stroll. He's got much better tyres than him, so of course he'll brake later. I guess they hit the back of him and then he got ahead. There goes the rear wing flap. Side by side down for second straight, and there's Verstappen's lock up. And there's Vettel's great move on Lando. Caused a bit of contact, but yeah, brilliant move. And then here's the move on Perez. Vettel gained 7 places in less than a lap. It's a combination of him being aggressive and his new driving style. And a fast Ferrari. Yeah, forced Perez to the outside and gave him no chance. And that's when Vettel retook the lead and set off. And it's the second second restart. And away they go again. Vettel just got a massive jet lag and he couldn't react well. And Verstappen actually battled him in a turn 1, but then Vettel got him on the outside. On the inside, I should say. And there's Vettel crossing the line for 3 in a row. Yeah, what a race that was. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable that. No, here gets a point though. Piastri and Ricciardo miss out. All these go up. I mean, pace goes down actually, I don't know why. Yeah, wow. That was outracing Leclerc with everything. Now on to the next race in Suzuka. Round 4 of the season. It couldn't be, could it? Could it be 4 out of 4 for Vettel? His favourite circuit. Hang on a minute. Oh, for frick's sake. Upgrades failed. Right, are we doing? No need to rubbish Charles. Secret meeting with the team. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? There's rumours that Sebastian Vettel may be joining Mercedes. Decline. Yeah, it looks like Vettel does not want to join Merc.
A quick one for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I guess we'll see if anything else more exciting comes calling. But let's focus on our current seat for now.
That reach of speed one's going to be easy for power unit. Right, completely driven up in 2 different sessions. We'll do that. All the curves upgrades do. Failed again!
To say that we've had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, and the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
The curve's going to have to redo that himself. Well, we got all those upgrades, so that's good. So we got to upgrade a car for Suzuka. Okay, let's go and repurchase that one. We'll purchase that one. Oh, I thought we had more points. I was going to do a tyre upgrade. We got our first major engine upgrade, which I actually may do, because that will come in for Imola. If we were to go rush it though, it may actually then come for Miami. I'll have to see about that one. I may get it for... Yeah, I have to get it for the Ema Romagna Grand Prix coming up. After Miami. We're specialists. We've got a goal set. I'll get to Suzuka, then end the video. So where do we look now? Red Bull have bought more updates. McLaren have bought a little upgrade. And we're in a level with them. Mercedes have bought an upgrade. RB, Williams, and Alpine maybe. And no, I don't think Haas and Alpine have. Kick Sauber bought more upgrades to this Grand Prix. So it looks like Ferrari are the most upgraded car for this one. And it's all bunched up quite nicely. The field is. As we head to round 4. But I'm going to call it there, guys. Thanks all for watching this brilliant Australian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel won it somehow. As it was a dominant weekend for him and Ferrari. Vettel looked unreal from start to finish. Leclerc didn't, but Vettel just got it all hooked up to himself and got 3 out of 3. Can he hang on to this and win his first title with the Scuderia? We'll see about this in Japan, and then he'll confirm his confirm everyone's suspicions that he's one of the best on the grid. Anyway, guys, thanks all for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe if anyone is new, and it's totally free if you sign in, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos coming up. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and I hope you all have had an amazing day.